How's it going, everybody? This is K9 Calamity. We are back better than ever for the True North Fighters podcast. I'm your boy, Wolfpack, and we've got my boy, Shamaro here with us.
Hey guys, it's Shamar the Dragon Fox here. Thank you guys so much for joining us for this very special kind of experimental episode thing that we're doing right now. Season 2 is going to be coming up in October, but with the new episode format that we have that we'll explain more once we get into the season proper, we just want to do this little test episode to one just kind of get a rhythm and see what you guys think of the new format, and also we, as of the time of recording, we have a special birthday to celebrate. No, it's not one of us. Before you guess, it is actually a awesome fighting game franchise that we all love.
That's right. This year marks 30 years of Tekken. Absolutely unfreaking real that we have hit 30 years with the banner franchise for Bandai Namco. So huge happy birthday to the entire Tekken franchise. And on that note, we actually do have quite a bit of stuff to unpack regarding Tekken 8, especially the Tekken talk from earlier revolving around the return of one Heihachi Mishima.
Hey Hachi, hey Hachi, hey Hachi. I'm sorry, guys. Like, I can't help it. Like, I mained the crap out of Heihachi back when I used to back when me and Wolf used to play Tekken 7, and I am so glad that he's coming back for another round in Tekken 8. And oh my gosh, I actually just watched the character gameplay trailer before we started, and holy crap, he looks better than ever. Plus, I love the alternate costumes they have for him.
Me too, dude. Like that gameplay trailer alone, it's a goddamn masterpiece.
It is like the music, the stage, everything.
Yeah, everything just looks so great. And then of course, the dialogue. Can we talk about the dialogue, please?
I mean, I can't really say too much about that because I'm legally blind and I can't really see
Well, of course, yes.
yeah, I can't really see the subtitles so much. So considering that it was all in Japanese, I kind of missed out on that.
Well, fair enough, no worries. So he's got some pretty good dialogue pre-battle for facing off against regular opponents and stuff. He gets up, gets into a fighting stance and says, "You think you're tougher than me?" So that I think that's pretty on brand for Heihachi. He's got a special pre-battle intro involving Jin as expected. And so it's all about pretty much again, how is Heihachi back from the dead? Heihachi Jin ends up saying, "Why the hell are you here?" Heihachi's like, "As two men who have come back from the dead, we should try getting along."
Given all the bad blood in the Mishima family, I'm not sure how well it's gonna go over. But then of course we also have but then of course you also have the totally epic intro with Kazuya. I mean, like
Yes.
they
Oh my
they, they
god,
basically
yeah.
do what they basically do what Jin and Kazuya do, but just with a little more oomph.
Exactly. And just like the delivery from Heihachi's like, "You thought some measly lava could kill me?" Like, bro. Like, that is easily one of the hardest lines in Tekken 8. And this is coming from somebody who hasn't even become playable yet. Like, bro, as if Heihachi couldn't be enough of a badass, that just made him even more badass. Good God.
I know, like, oh my god, like nothing can kill this man. I swear he's immortal.
You know what? I'm beginning to think so as well because, I mean, he survives being blown up by a bunch of robots that self destruct. He manages to survive a heart stopping punch, and he manages to survive not only being thrown off a cliff, I believe more than once, but also manages to survive being thrown into a freaking volcano. Like, who is this guy?
I don't know, and like he comes out of the volcano part without a scratch or third-degree burn on
Bro,
him. Like, what the heck?
dude literally looks like the opposite of what just happened.
I know.
Like,
If anything, he got younger and his skin got even more silkier somehow.
right? Apparently, there were some comments that I saw saying that this guy actually aged backwards a few years. Like, I honestly, I why do I feel like that makes so much sense? Like this is crazy, but to be fair, this is the same guy who in the tag tournament games developed a de-aging formula to bring his body back to his prime years. So, I mean, I doubt that has anything to do with it, but considering that Heihachi was the one to do that, I mean, that alone tells you a lot about this guy.
Yeah, but wasn't though? But weren't the tag team games non-canon?
Yes, they're non-canon, but I mean, still, it has to be acknowledged.
Yeah, I guess so. And I gotta be honest, I like yeah, like after we just acknowledged the whole aging backwards thing, I'm getting some real Merlin parallels here, to be honest. If any of you are not read up on your Arthurian literature, yeah, Merlin in several iterations ages backwards.
Yeah, there you go. If you guys haven't figured it out already, this is a writing major that I'm teaming up with here. So,
Yeah, so in case you guys don't know, like a little bit of a few facts about us. I started out as an English major and then I eventually switched over to creative writing, which is kind of where I really wanted to be because at the time, and I still want to do this eventually, but I do want to write fantasy novels at some point, and that was kind of where I got into the like really loving language as it is, and then Wolf here, he went to college for what did you get, Wolf? Like a general communications degree first, and now you're working on broadcasting.
well, I've pretty much always been working on broadcasting. I went in for radio broadcasting, graduated from that, and now I'm in the process of television broadcasting and videography.
Right.
So some of my skills do transfer over, but I'm looking to get into, either doing something on the radio or doing something on TV. And so yeah, that pretty much leads into this. This is for now, this is pretty much something that I do for fun, but I do have hopes of this becoming much more serious in the future, and I'm very thankful to have a couple of buddies of mine here who hopefully do share the same vision.
Oh, same here, dude. I'm honestly serious about that one dream that I kept repeating a couple times in season one, where we should start our own like the next Canadian like big fighting game tournament. Like that is the dream right now.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, that's pretty much that. Let's unpack a little more stuff from the Tekken talk earlier today. So first things first, the new battle stage, Genmaji Temple. It is going to be released on the 1st of October. So we are getting it fairly soon. It's going to be in about a week's time, actually, 1 week from today at the time of recording.
Indeed, and honestly, like this is a great time to release a stage like that because like it gives serious autumn energy, and like we're going into October, like that's the real month of like festive fall colors. So
You got that
I
right.
like I'm totally down for what they decided to do with their marketing here. I wasn't sure if Heihachi being in this season was the right call, but after seeing that stage,
Well,
I am all for this marketing decision. Like it was spot on, honestly.
oh yeah, this was the perfect decision. For those that missed it, he will be available for early access on September 30th and will be available worldwide on October 3rd. That is for Pacific Standard Time. For Eastern, it says here in the post from Tekken's Twitter account, it says October 3rd for Pacific Daylight and October 4th for the rest of the world. So, you know what? That's still I don't think there's a better time for him to come out than now. So, I just think that's absolutely amazing, but it only gets better because along with the arrival of Heihachi, and Genmaji Temple as a playable stage. We are also getting story DLC titled Unforgotten Echoes, and it will follow Heihachi as well as Eddie and Lydia. They both have major roles in the DLC.
So hang on. So we got the Japanese grandpa, we got the Jamaican dancer, and then we also
Brazilian.
got sorry, Brazilian dancer. My bad. Don't at me, Central America. I apologize. Um, and then we got the Prime Minister of Poland. That is a interesting matchup of nations there. So yeah, I'm so I didn't watch the Tekken Talk Wolf. So what can you tell me about like have they gone like did they go into real detail on the DLC story, or it's just kind of like smoke in the wind at this point?
They didn't necessarily go into too much detail. A few things that I can tell you is that Lydia does visit Genmaji Temple. Yoshimitsu is also getting a role in the main story. Sorry, in the DLC story. He will be teaming up with Eddie and Lydia.
Okay.
Lydia also bumps into Reina at one point.
Ooh, okay, okay. Two of my triad of awesome female mains. I like it.
Yep. And we will ultimately get the answer to the question of how did Heihachi survive his showdown with Kazuya? So there is going to be quite a lot going on with the story DLC. We don't know how many chapters it's going to be, at least for right now, but considering that Eddie, Lydia, and Heihachi all have pivotal roles, I'm guessing it's probably going to be at least 3 to 5 chapters, if not maybe a little bit more than that.
I mean, if we go off the assumption that each character kind of has their own spotlight chapter, I think we can at least look forward to 4 or 5.
Yep, that makes perfect sense. On top of that, online practice is now going to be a brand new thing. It's going to be titled Tekken Dojo, in which 2 players can practice online in the Tekken Fight Lounge. So,
Huh. So it's like casual matches, but just no real pressure to it, essentially.
yeah, exactly. There's nothing really major at stake. It's pretty much just, as casual as you can get for online gameplay. So I think that's a pretty good thing, especially if you spend most of your time online, which I mean, I don't, but I feel like this could be something I could get into. I doubt it's gonna help me get any better because I'm usually pretty crap at online matches,
Well,
but
on there, like you got me, so we can definitely jump into the dojo and practice. Like especially if one of us wants to maybe get into a Tekken tournament at some point.
that's very true. Speaking of online stuff, we got some more info in terms of the Tekken Fight Pass. We are on to round number 3. Character outfits include Grim Reaper and Succubus attires, respectively. And in addition to that, Gentle Monster has actually collaborated with Tekken to present a series of collaboration sunglasses inspired by everybody's favorite shoe hunter, Kazuya Mishima. So,
So hang on. So not only do we have like the Evo shoes now, but we also have Kazuya themed sunglasses.
pretty much, yeah. The lineup is called Inferno, and they will be available for free in the Tekken shop starting from, I believe it is from October 1st. It will be in the Tekken shop for free.
Hmm.
So this is going to be interesting. And while we're on the topic of apparel, finally, the Nike collaboration sneakers will be available. They are available at levels 2 and 60 in the free tier of the Tekken Fight Pass starting from October 1st. And
I thought those were already a thing at Evo. I thought we'd already this has already been done.
no, that was for like actual real life Nike shoes.
Oh, and you're saying
That
like
was
this is
the
the
real life ones.
Nike in game is what we're getting now in October. Okay,
Yeah, Nike in-game is
got.
what we're getting now. And best part about it, level 2 can be reached simply by just logging in. That's it.
Oh, sweet.
All you got to do. So the moment you log in to Tekken 8 when the October 1st patch goes live, you will be able to obtain these Nike collaboration sneakers.
Damn. Well, okay. I guess I know I'm doing October. Wait a minute. Hang on. What day is October 1st?
October 1st is next Tuesday.
Oh, okay then. So I guess I'll be logging in on the 5th to just have a Saturday just to lock in and play some Tekken, I guess.
Yeah, that's fair. Now for the best part, and this is something that we have all been dying for. We are finally getting it. We can now change which character shows up on the main menu
Wait,
screen.
that's only happening now? I thought they patched that like ages ago.
No, they did not. It is now officially a thing, and not only will it include DLC characters, but you can also select which outfit said character wears.
Wait, hang on. So does that mean we can do like our customs?
I'm not too sure, but from the screenshots that we see on Tekken's social media handles, it looks like that you can choose between pretty much all the presets in the game. So your default, your preset 1, your preset 2, and the third preset, which is either a custom outfit for those who are new to Tekken 8, or for those returning, it would be
Uh,
their
uh, yeah,
70.
the Seven Legacy outfit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but
So,
if they did make the absolute bonkers choice to go ahead and like give us the option to also put our customizable creations for character designs in the menu, honestly, that would be awesome.
it really would be for sure. And you know what? Like it honestly, if that becomes a thing, for sure, for a fact that I am definitely going to show off my Jin and Kazuya
Oh,
creations.
dude, no, I know because like okay, Wolf has a problem with customization. He is
Hey,
somewhat
whoa,
of an
whoa, whoa.
addict. It is true, man. Like you go off the rails every time we have a new Tekken and game or any fighting game for that matter that has like serious customization options for the characters. You're at the forefront, like making like at least 5 different variations for like all your favorite fighters.
Hey, it's not my fault that I feel like style is just as important as learning how to fight. And also apparently Pharaoh just called me a customization simp. I absolutely am not.
I mean, I wouldn't go as far as sim, but definitely, maybe send help. Somebody send help.
Well, okay, here, I'll indulge you. I might be just a little bit of a customization addict. Just a little bit.
Just a little bit, he says. Okay.
Just
Well,
a little. I'm not gonna go like full blown, but yeah, like he Shimaru's got a point. In any fighting game that I get, yes, I will spend hours upon hours, coming up with customization ideas.
literally, even if it's just like a palette swap, he will be in there trying to decide what's the best palette swap for his favorite characters.
Yeah, exactly. So you do have a point there, but by no means am I a full blown addict. Okay, I just really enjoy customizing stuff.
Okay, fair enough. I mean, like the first way to go about this is to admit that you have a problem, and I think we've gotten through step 1 already. So, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, and honestly
Oh,
that makes you wonder, Wolf, like this whole customization fixation you've had for so long has it's been a while. So, now I'm kind of wondering how far back does your whole thing go? Like, when was the first time you actually stepped into a game and saw customization options and you said, "Oh, damn, these are cool. I'm going to create my own character."
um. Okay, so that's probably gonna go as far back as, oh boy, that's quite a while. That's quite a while. I think it would probably have to be going back to when I first played Super Smash Bros. Brawl. This was, I believe, the very first fighting game that I ever actually played.
Oh, so Brawl was your. Oh, I thought like one of the MK games was like your first, but no, you were a Brawl guy first. That's interesting.
Yep, I was a Brawl guy first, and when I discovered the fact that there were alternate colors that you could select for your character,
Oh, so it was the skin
yeah,
changes the gotcha. Okay,
yeah, it,
and
it was
and
that that got me started.
okay, and that was back in the Wii days. So that was back when you were in like middle school, right?
Uh, that might have been probably just before that.
Oh,
I would say. I think I was probably like 10 at the time.
oh
So,
well, even with that, I got you beat. Like my first fighting game experience, honestly, was okay, so to set the scene, I had a Christmas party at my family's place. It was like an extended family ordeal, and some relatives of mine had brought over. I think it was like either a GameCube or an N64. Oh wait, no, it had to be an N64 because we played the first Smash Bros. And
gotcha.
yeah, so I actually got to play for the first time. Grant, I absolutely sucked because that was my first time with a fighting game, and I wasn't really and I wasn't super into video games back then to begin with. Like in the very beginning, I was I played Mario on my grandpa's old NES, and then I got into the Sonic Mania Collection Plus collection further down the line in elementary school when they had that old Scholastic catalog thing.
Oh,
And
yeah.
then after that, I kind of got into video games proper for a little while, mostly through emulations and Steam games. But yeah, my first one of my first experiences with video games was actually Smash 64.
Yeah, not bad at all. In terms of like Tekken specifically, since the majority of this episode has been highlighted by Tekken,
Right.
my first experience with that was actually Tag Tournament 2, which I ended up getting alongside Tekken 6.
Oh, so was it like one of those like two games in one discs?
No, it's just the fact that when I purchased Tag 2, I noticed that T6 was there as well, and I was like, you know what? What the heck? I'll just pick that one up too.
Huh,
Um,
cool.
and it pretty much just went from there essentially for Tekken. A lot of the customizing I did was in Tag 2, and that was mainly because I somehow managed to devote more of my time to Tag 2 compared to T6, especially when T6 had the scenario campaign, which, by the way, a lot of people tend to crap on it, but I enjoyed it. I thought it was pretty good to kind of have something that can still tell a story and not have it be like the arcade ladder. So I definitely had a lot of fun with that, especially since you could bring your customized looks into the scenario campaign.
Oh, that's nice.
That was pretty cool. But yeah, from T6 and Tag 2 onwards, like yeah, that's what really got the Tekken customization train rolling for me.
Hmm. Gotcha. Well, I think you know where my customization train started. Like, sure,
Yeah.
I like my Tekken journey started with playing T7 at your house, but I mean, all we really did was some regular matches, and then we mostly just did Tekken bowling, which
Yeah,
don't
which
get me
I mean
wrong, it is
still
is a lot of fun.
yes, it I personally think it's an underrated game mode. Like that it doesn't get enough respect. Some people will just pass it off and just be like, "Oh, it's just another mini game or something like that." No, it actually goes really hard.
It is a full blown bowling game, guys. Come on, and you got the Heihachi pins. What's not to love about that?
That's true. Not to mention their gold pins too. Those
That too, and then like there was our whole quest for like finding double turkey or whatever we were coming through. Like basically whatever was
yeah,
beyond turkey, like with four strikes in a row. Oh my gosh,
exactly.
that was so much fun trying to find that.
It was, yes. That we also managed to find out that what the four strikes in a row, that's called a ham bone. So that's very interesting. Although to be fair, neither of us have managed to achieve a perfect game yet.
I
So
mean, I came close to that one time, and then I just
exactly.
missed two shots like that, and but everything else was like perfect for me.
Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes whenever we would play Tekken bowling together, he would be on a hot streak and I would just be like I'd just be treading water, just barely staying afloat.
I mean, if we're being honest, like, sure, Wolf has come very close to beating me at Tekken Bowling a bunch of times, but he's actually, I think you've only ever beat me once or twice, Wolf.
I think so, which is ironic given how much more playtime I've had in Tekken 7 compared to you. But like that's not an insult whatsoever. It just means that in, different aspects of the game, you're better than me. And I
Mm-hmm.
respect that.
Yes, and then yeah, so T7 was kind of like the start of my personal Tekken journey, and then obviously I got T8 as soon as it came out, or not as soon as it came out, but shortly after it came out, and then I got into all the customizations for Reina, and I mean, like you guys have not seen this yet, but Wolf, you know what I'm talking about with my Thunder Fox skin.
Yes. I remember when you and I went toe to toe for the first time online in Tekken 8 and you pulled out that Reina customization. I was blown away. I was just very, very impressed.
I mean, I had to go with my colors. Anyway, getting back on track with the Tekken talk. Was there anything
Ac-
else? Like was there, like, we're kind of running a little on time here. So was there
We
any like
are.
last minute
Um,
stuff that they had to
any
show us?
last minute stuff? I do not believe so. We've pretty much covered everything from the Heihachi trailer to everything that was discussed in the Tekken talk.
Okay.
So yeah, I guess just to reiterate one more time, the next update is going to be on October 1st. So that will pretty much include all of the stuff that was mentioned in the Tekken talk, Gemaji Temple, online practice, main menu character customization, so on and so forth. And then just a couple days later, that is when we will finally, for those who didn't purchase the season pass,
For those who basically are not me, who actually thought ahead and bought it all like in one shot. You
yeah,
meanwhile, I think you just got you just take on the characters as they come.
yeah, I just pre-ordered the base game and then later on I went ahead and purchased the other characters. But with that, yeah, we've pretty much just hit our mark. So thank you guys for listening to this. Hopefully this gets a bit more of a positive reaction.
I mean,
Uh,
it probably will, because, like, we've kind of skimmed ourselves down to what is usually acceptable as a good podcast length in this modern day. So,
yeah.
I could see us getting a few more views from this. So,
Yep.
and
Well,
I mean, like, of course, we'll also slap one of our alternate logos on this episode's background. So that should hopefully turn some heads.
yeah, for sure. And again, this is like purely experimental. So if all goes well, we will certainly keep this format. If it doesn't, obviously we will reconvene, we will have a meeting, we'll iron out some of the stuff that we need to fix and we'll have another go at it. We're
Yeah,
not.
and then things will kind of just evolve organically too. But yeah, if you guys have any feedback or comments on this new format, that we'll get into more about what this is going to be like when we actually do get into season 2 proper. But in the meantime, let us know in the comments. Remember to like and subscribe to K9C, and yeah, stay tuned for season 2, episode 1 of the True North Fires podcast in October. When that is exactly, we don't know ourselves just yet, but we will let you guys know as soon as we have a date.
Yep. So with that, on behalf of K9C, this is Wolfpack signing off.
And this is Shamar leaving the dojo.
Take care, everybody. We will see you guys in the next one. And most importantly, fight on.
Fight on. We'll see you guys later.